What's up, YouTube? Your boy is Bach. I'm on my off day, too. I am inspired. Okay? I am inspired. Lately, since I was actually getting back into cardio and whatnot and started running a little bit more, a lot more weight came off me a little faster than normal. So, with that being said, um, yeah, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. One of the reasons why I'm still kind of chunky, you know, is because I'm not running no more. I'm not running, and that's the reason why I stayed so little for a long time anyway. But I'm not gonna sit there and get that little again. But yeah, so anywho, um, I took my little one to the doctor today, and I thought it was interesting with the medical assistant I spoke to today. I feel like it ain't nothing but God, but I feel like I kind of hope I did reached out to her in a way. She was having like some of the same symptoms that I was having, far as like weight gain, kidneys, all that kind of stuff, and yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, so I was telling her like I got a CPAP machine, to help breathe and whatnot, and of course when I'm low on oxygen, especially when you're sleeping, um, you're not you're not getting enough circulation in your body, and especially when you're sleeping, which is very critical. Very critical. You need to get a lot of circulate. You need to get circulation in your body. Period. It needs to be stuff need to be moving and going. You know, and when it gets sluggish or it slows down to a certain point, other stuff gets hard to do, like kidney function, heart function. I mean, the works, man. Um, Waste can't get out of your body. You're not getting enough oxygen. That pans into a lot of things. What's up? What's up? So, um, you know, the medical assistant goes to a professional and helps and whatnot. But I thought it was crazy that none of the stuff was suggested, far as like eating better foods and stuff like that. And of course, I'm not judging and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that I'm surprised that the doctors aren't mentioning those things because eating better, like drinking cranberry juice for your kidneys, drinking cranberry juice, apple juice, eating apples. I've been doing that for like a good 2, 3 months, and I feel so much better. Um, I even adjusted my little CPAP mask, and I'm breathing so much better. I woke up this morning, I felt like a new man, like crazy, so much energy. And because I got really good oxygenated sleep. Yeah, that's the word. Hold on. Gotta close my door all the way. Can I have a small request? Um, Depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. If it's some crazy stuff, the answer is no. I'm letting you know right now. If it's crazy, no. What's up? Hey, how you doing? And so yeah. So with that being said, like far as like getting circulation through the body, moving, looking alive, just being active, man, it really does pay off. And like the clothes I've been wearing, like is actually starting to fit a little better now. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. For me at least, I can say is because I'm not trying to buy no new clothes. I'm not trying to buy no new clothes. I ain't trying to buy no new nothing. I am just trying to fit the clothes I currently have. There's no reason to be buying more clothes or more stuff because I can't fit the current ones that I have. So let me get this slimmed on down more than where it's at now. So, um, yeah. Uh, like I said, she was talking about. Well, the MA was talking about all the symptoms that I was having, and like I said, I had got the blood work months ago. She had got her blood work like a week ago. And like hers is like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to put it all out there, but it was just like, yeah, you gotta do those things, like those little stuff, and it works. Like I started walking, like, wanted to do exercise, but I'm so used to, as an athlete or ex-athlete, I'm so used to having very difficult workouts or strenuous. That's the word, strenuous workouts, and my body's not resting like it needs to, or like far as sleep wise, or it's just too much to where I'm just going right back into it and not really recovering. So of course, guess what you're having? Problems. You're having problems. And I'm not speaking, I'm talking about me, but um now dialing it, been dialed it back for so long. And some days, like, I'm not gonna sit here and just work out really hard. I'm just gonna walk. Some days I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk. Or if I do go in the gym, I'm gonna lift some weights. I'm not trying to PR. That's another thing too. Like when people go to the gym, please don't go in there and try to max rep every single day you go in there. I promise you, don't go in there and try to max rep every single day. I need to put this on do not disturb, because every time I'm streaming, somehow everybody and their mama know how to call me. My phone can be dead, no life, no nothing, no notification, no nothing. When I start streaming on my phone, everybody got to call me. Everybody got to send me a message. Somebody got to talk to me about nothing. Anyway, um, Denzel Washington. No, what? The actor Denzel Washington. Where are you from? You think all black people look alike? No. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm J Energy. That's what I'm all about. Energy. Anywho, um, yeah. So when it's being all that strenuous activity, like physical activity, like you always having your heart rate in the red, or your target heart rate in the red zone every day. No, and I'm telling you from experience, I used to do that. I used to exercise like that almost every day. My heart rate is like 190. Like, no, no. Definitely positive, sir. Definitely positive. I mean, if you watching it, if you can feel like, hey man, this is what I'm talking about. But yeah, good question though. But positive energy, my guy. Um, so when I encourage people, like y'all gonna work out, I'm not saying you don't, you exercise, but please don't feel like you gotta go balls to wall. You don't. Now, grant on the other side, there are some days where you should push yourself. You should give yourself to get out of that comfort zone, because your body's gonna adapt. Your body's gonna adjust. Your body's gonna be like, oh, I'm used to this movement. I'm used to this weight. I'm used to this tempo. I'm used to the sets. You know what I mean? Your body gonna get used to it. So yeah, up it up every once in a while. But for everyday thing, you want to lose four? You weigh 205. Oh wow! So you weigh less than me. That's pretty cool though. Yeah. 40 pounds. Yeah. Is it necessary to use a Fitbit? I mean, not. I don't know. Not really. It depends on what you're using for. Like to exercise, like tracking your steps. Now, if you want to track your steps, yes, I encourage that. Use your Fitbit, track your steps, track your activity levels for a little bit. But like far as to like stay on it, like, oh, I'm gonna keep using this like forever. Yeah, I don't think you need to. Especially once you get to the point where you have a routine set down, like you know what I mean? Like you know how far you walked, or you know how much you've eaten, and or you got a good kind of consistency going where it kind of goes without saying. So the Fitbit is just, I mean, it's there, it's a good tool, but I don't say be dependent on it. I hope that makes sense. um but yeah, don't go ham on the exercises to where it's you can't come back the next day. Don't do that. Please don't. And New Year's coming up, and I know there's a lot of people are gonna do New Year's resolution and those types of things. It's normal. If people do it, people do it. But I encourage y'all to help make sure that you stay on your resolution. Don't go hard. Don't go too hard. Don't let this time now build up into like, okay, it's January 2nd. Let's go to town. No, don't do that. Don't do it. If anything, I had a few streams ago, but if anything, I encourage you to start working on yourself now. Working on like planning, preparations, those types of things. Start doing that now to where once the new year actually start rolling in, you're already ahead of the curve because you already in the groove of going to the gym, reducing whatever it is when it comes to your diet, making modifications and stuff like that. Going walking. You got some kind of regimen going. Start now. Don't wait till January. Don't wait till 2026 to like start. Start now. It's not you're not gonna mess up anything. That way you can plan, implement, see whatever you have written down or in your head or something that you saw online and actually put it to test right now and see how it pans out. If you see that it ain't working, make some adjustments. Don't wait till January, start doing that, and then you get discouraged because it's not panning out. Because you swore up and down that's what's gonna happen. And it ended up not happening. And people get discouraged. People give up. People just like throw in the towel. Don't do that. Don't do it. So um start now. Start now. You'll be all right. You know, work things out, work it out, and go from there. As far as planning and implementing, I mean, you can go along, go as you go. Go as you go. What? Plan as you go. You can plan as you go, and you can have things like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do next week. This one I'm gonna do week after that, or whatever the case may be. So, excuse me. So yeah, I started running, and that's when it. Oh, yeah. Let me back up. So yeah, that's yeah. Do that. Sorry, I had to yawn. Um, yeah. So that's one of my goals right now to get off my CPAP machine so I can stop using it. I actually finally made calibrations for it where I can use it without hurting my mouth or making it uncomfortable for me to sleep with that thing on. But I really need to be more oxygenated within my body or where I can actually sleep without it, you know. So that's one of the goals right now is to reduce the use of my CPAP machine so I can just lay down, go to bed without having to have a mask for a certain amount of hours to ensure that I can still go to work. Oh, excuse me. Yawning a lot, man. It's crazy. What else? Well, the title, I was saying I'm inspired, which I am. And it's mainly about getting back, like running track again. And I do want to run track again, but I don't want to run track like I'm trying to compete and trying to be like the top fastest guy in the world and things like that. No, I actually want to get back into it because I enjoy running it. I enjoy running. I love running, and I love sprinting. And I kind of lost way of that a long time ago. I'm like way back to like 2018 or something like that. It's like stop running track. I was doing any and everything else but track practice or track and overall. I would run, right? But I wouldn't run like fast per se or like run like I need to be running like if I was a track star. You know what I mean? But I would go to practice. I would lift weights. And that's when I started getting hurt because I will work out like weight wise really hard, you know, barely eating. Um, yeah, it was just downhill after that. And of course, that's why I got injured when I actually ran. And that was like my last 200 race ever so far. Currently, that was my last 200 race. I got it on video too. And I won that heat. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Last 200 I ran, pulled my hamstring again, hamstring pulled. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. It's almost kind of where I wanted to just give up altogether because I'm like, I'm lifting weights, right? I'm stretching, I'm doing all this. I'm drinking water and hydrating, but I keep getting injured, you know? But of course, I need to stretch more. Also, when I'm running or training, right? I need to be training in that sense of running track, not training like I'm just lifting weights and throwing weight around. That does not equate. It does not equate. And I found I've been doing this, but I had to find out on my own the hard way of yes, going to the gym, lifting weights is great, but if you're not applying that strength or that um, training into an actual sport, you're just in there in the gym. You're just in the gym, you know. Um. So yeah. From the little runs that I have been doing, I feel better. Like legs are still kind of noodly, but I feel better overall. Um, Breathing better. Um, what's up? What's up, Alex? How you doing? Hope yeah, Alexander. What up? What up? And yeah, I feel better, and I just want to keep feeling better. I've been eating right, a lot better. I've been juicing and all that kind of stuff, just staying away from food. And we got a fridge full of food from the week, the birthday food. I gotta go to town on that because I'm not letting that go to waste. But I was surprised. I got on the scale this morning, and I'm actually 3 pounds lighter. So I'm like, okay, that's boss. You know, I really gotta get this 20 pounds off. So yeah, I really got to get this 20 pounds off. Oh, the other guy, he want to lose 40 pounds. Yeah, I mean, you just need a caloric deficit. Just know what you're eating, like right now. Like track what you're eating right now, and see what you. There's some kind of little graph or something like that, or showing like what it is you're doing, like burning calorie wise, and just go from there. So what you're eating and what you're burning, what you're burning should be more than what you're eating in that sense, and just stay consistent with it. There's gonna be ups and downs, gonna be fluctuations. There's gonna be cravings and temptations to eat bad or whatever. It happens. It's life, bro. Don't try to be so hard on yourself. For one, that's the first thing. Don't be hard on yourself. Take your time and be consistent and treat yourself with kindness as you go and trust the process. Trust the process. It's gonna be a process. You can lose it faster, but that's where it gets to the point where it's dangerous and not healthy and not ideal in the long term because there are some cases, depending on people body, I don't know, but normally just as fast as you lose it, you'll gain it back and then some. That usually happens. So just saying, like that's what I'm talking about, like going hard on exercising. Some people go hard on diet. Some people go hard on a lot of those things to make drastic changes, and that's not sustainable. It's not long term. So um, people can lose like I don't know 10, 15 pounds real quickly, like in a short time span, and then your body is going to go in this starvation or survival mode, and that's not good. Cortisol is high. Your hormones are out of whack because your body's like, what the hell's going on? I'm losing all this, right? And it's going to try to preserve. So once you do start eating some food, or even if it's the really healthy food, your body is automatically going to store that as fat. It ain't going to burn it off like carbs or that kind of energy. It's going to store it and retain it as fat because it's in survival. If you really have your body on such a deficit for so long, your body will turn into something else like, all right, we ain't been eating that much, bro. So whatever comes down here is gonna stay. You know what I mean? That's why your body gonna respond like that. So if you starving your body for too long, and then your stomach is just like, all right, whatever he bring down here, bro, it's not coming. We ain't letting it leave. So that what happens. So your body end up storing that fat because it's in a whole different mode. So don't go too hard on the on that. Um. Oh, hydrate, man. Hydrate. Drink plenty of water. And also, and another thing too, water is great. Trust me, that's like the best, the bee's knees of all things. But drink you some juice. Drink you some juice, something with electrolytes, something like that. Um, you know, I was talking about cranberry juice, apple juice. Like for me, I love that. So and drink you like have like some pineapples or something like that retains like has water in it, celery, um, cucumbers, that kind of stuff. Like eat some foods that also have a lot of water. Strawberries, man, I can go on day, but eat foods like that. Um, and you know, drink juice and things like that. Don't water's great, but you can drink other stuff besides water because if you get to the point where, and here's the thing, because if you get to the point where you are sweating a lot, and when you are sweating a lot, and you think you're just losing a lot of water, and you're trying to replenish with more water, when you sweat, you losing a lot of zinc, zinc and all kind of zinc, sodium, electrolytes. It's coming out of you, and yes, you are getting back water, but you are going to be low. Yeah, sorry, you're going to be lacking zinc, sodium, other stuff that's going to keep you, up. You know what I mean? You're going to feel after a while you're going to feel like you hit a wall because it's like I'm exercising, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, all this type of stuff, but I am tired. I'm exhausted. And it's like it's not like you're doing anything wrong per se. It's just that you just need to drink a little bit more than just water. There's some times where you can have water with water with lemon, like cut lemons, or you can squeeze it or whatever, or just get a little bit of lemon juice with your with whenever you drinking something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean it's a lot of stuff I can talk about and whatever, but for me now, like I said, I'm inspired to get myself back into shape and run and move faster and really just enjoy life. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I really do hope you guys stay tuned. I'm going to be not revamping, but just upping up the content, I should say. Upping up the content. So I'm thinking about getting a little, either that or my wife will help me record when I'm out running and stuff like that. Or yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. So I'm gonna make it happen. I got my little board here. I'm actually gonna start drawing on that and making some little stuff to write on, little stuff to see. But anyway, I hope everybody having a good day today. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah. Hope everybody having a good day. I really do. Oh, excuse me. I need to play my Hitman Absolution. Mm-hmm. What's that?
I think it's seen a song.
Okay, watch your song.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. My little tiny one over here.
Hey, Daddy,
Mm.
are you not going to take it from me?
No, just watch your little song.
Okay, how looked?
Yeah, just listen. I play my good old Hitman Absolution because that is the game. I don't know. Yeah, and I was tumbling a while. I kind of stopped tumbling. I was supposed to be doing backflips, and I'm supposed to be like really good at backflips right by now. but I kind of stopped flipping after when my core was hurting in my back. Hold on. Is it? Yeah, my back still kind of. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, but my back still kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, another thing too. When I'm running track, I'll get my steps in. It's a win-win. You know what I mean? It's a win-win. Excuse me. So yeah, I get my steps in, getting my this excess weight off, and like I get these little wrinkles out of my neck. Oh, what's up? Yeah, man, long time no see. How you been? Yeah, I ain't seen you in a minute, my guy. Oh yeah, so you kind of missed a little bit of announcements. I was getting people up to speed about like letting them know don't go too hard when the new year come in when it comes to exercise and all that stuff, diet and all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, do your homework. All right, well, go ahead and get that homework in, big fella. All right, man. You be easy now. Mm, yeah. Well, yeah. Don't need to fail. You gotta get it in there. Gotta pass. You gotta pass. Oh yeah, but no problem. I'll be here. I'll be here another day, so it's no big deal. And plus, I always have the videos available later. But yeah, streaming is so much better because you can actually interact with people and talk at the same time. Oh yeah, I actually am. I'm having a great day, energetic one, and I hope you have one too. That's for sure. Let's see. I got my little mouse. I need to play Skate. I don't know what game I want to play right now. I got Hitman. I got Skate. I got Marvel Rivals. Where the Winds Meet. I heard that's a pretty good game. I haven't even played it yet. Onimusha 2. That's my OG game. I'm really mad they had Jet Set Radio Future. Let me search because they might bring it back. And they didn't. Blah. Blah. I'm upset. Why do they running like a horse? That's crazy. Batman Arkham Knight. $20. Man. So I missed the deal of the century. They had the Batman, like all the Batmans for like less than nothing, man. But Arkham Knight is $20. I'm like, oh, they got the ooh. All right, hold on, let me check. Batman Arkham Knight, Asylum, Game of the Year. Yeah, I had Arkham City. That was my man. That was my game, boy. Season pass. Bro, that was my game, man. I'm gonna add the cart. It's $60. I'm gonna need this more cheaper though. Come tell you, as soon as that more get cheap, I'm telling you, I'm buying that more. Anywho, who knows? I'm so excited. I don't know. What's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I gotta write stuff down like when the days I can actually go run. Cause there's a track like down the street from my house, and I'm not gonna lie. The last time I was actually had a track accessible that was close to me was such a long time ago. And of course, the time for me to actually go run was like neither here nor there. But yeah, it don't matter. Moving forward, yeah, your boy's gonna have some good stuff going. I know, crazy. Bless you. Bless you again.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
I'm thirsty.
Get you some Wawa.
Yeah, I'm so thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, don't find your home in there. There you go. Good job. You had your water. Drinking up my water.
Oh, it's so cold.
Well, put your coat on. Put a cover on. Anywho, that's enough for me. Y'all be blessed. And yeah, I'll be making some more content. Actually, probably some good videos too. So yeah. Y'all be easy. Toodles.